has been exactly what does your resolution really aim for? Is it that black Americans of a certain economic level, are they being targeted? Is it everyone? So basically, it doesn't matter as to what economic level. It's pretty much all black Americans. What about those individuals of any race that have a lineage going back to slave America? It doesn't matter.
So to be very clear, whether or not a black descendant of American chattel slavery were able to break into the middle class, they are still, and they were able to do that despite the harms, despite the past injustices done to them. So they are not excluded from the reparation and the remedies therein.
What did you say?
When we think about who traces their lineage back, that is again a debate that is used to try to silence the rest of this movement. It's a distraction tactic because what we want to do is instead of focusing on again what the system did, who did it, and what the impact of it was, we'd rather get bogged down in, well, should they make $25 an hour or should they be paid below a living wage, right? Should they have been educated, or if they're educated, is that disqualified? No, they are black. If they are black and they're descendants of slaves, then they were directly in the lineage of harm. If they are descendant of Jim Crow policies in this country, they are the direct descendants and current living recipients of that harm. If they are living today, then we are still harmed by inequitable funding schemes of public schools. We're still harmed by being black or brown or poor and living nearer to environmental hazards all over this country. If you are black in this country right now, you are still less likely to be able to acquire a loan. The interest rates are still higher for black folks who are attempting to buy homes or go to school. We are still discriminated because of our hair, because of our names, when we go to get jobs.
I know what people are going to say. The way you handle it with BLM, why should I trust you again with the money? The fact that certain black people manage to fight the white people and you can learn from them to fight the white people, you decide to treat them like the white people. How are you going to gain allies? I'm like, come on, you.
And why Democrats are mad, why the base is mad at some of the leaders in Washington is not because they're not left enough. It's because, Chuck Schumer came out with no strategy, no forewarning, and just said, we're going to fold on the CR.
Did you just snitch on the Democrats?
I mean, I think he could have done a better job of explaining what the strategy was and what we're going to do, but there wasn't anything like that. I think Democrats are learning, and I'm going to agree with you.
Traitor. You are a traitor.
I'm going to agree with you that Democrats cannot only be the party of resistance. We cannot, we resisted so hard between 2017 and 2024. We impeached the guy. We prosecuted him, convicted him of 34 felony counts. And guess what? He still got elected. So I don't know how.
I have so many questions.
How much harder we can resist now.
Are you admitting that, that the case against Trump in New York was part of the organized Democratic Party resistance?
It was a Democratic prosecutor, and at the time, I said I thought it was unwise. I went on Fox News and said
there were Democrats who said this at the time.
There were a lot.
Just to be clear, everybody who now touts the 34 felonies, take it from Liz. This was not a real case. This was a plot to upend the presidential campaign, which backfired.
I just think it was a boneheaded move by Alvin Bragg, but it's not his first or last one.
Son of a bitch!
I love memeology so much. But the fact that they said it on TV is wild.
And so naturally, she is going to choose the bear, right? Because bears are more predictable. You can scare away a bear by playing dead.
Help me help you.
Mengadilo, remember to subscribe.
Remember to subscribe? ¿Por qué?
They'll take you too. They don't really care.
Why do you think they're going to take me too?
Because you have brown skin.
That's pretty racist. I'm an American citizen.
Doesn't matter.
So you think I'm going to get deported?
You could.
So this woman right here thinks I'm going to get deported because I'm a brown woman. That's an extremely racist thing to say, ma'am.
No, the racist people are...
No, you're the racist because you just came up to me and said I'm going to get deported because I'm brown. How dare you? How dare you sit here and speak to me because of my skin tone? No, I don't need to be careful. Guess what? I voted for Donald Trump because he's a president of law and order, and I've actually met him. He's very nice. And it's racists like you who stand here and tell me that I'm going to get deported because I'm brown. How dare you? This is the average white liberal right here. here.
I don't understand how you can legally go to a country, have proof on a paper, and somebody can just kick you out without committing a crime. And there are people out there that actually believe if you're brown, we're going to kick you out.
Well, why not?
How dare you?
How dare I?
Yes, how dare you?
How dare I?
So you're coming up here and you're telling me that I'm going to get deported because I'm brown.
Mass deportation. You're supporting mass deportation.
I'm an American citizen. So yes, I am supporting mass deportation of people who are not American citizens.
I'm Catholic. Guess
Congratulations.
Guess
are you
what?
an American citizen?
Yeah. None of your business.
So you are an American citizen, clearly.
None of your
so
business.
I'm not going to get deported. You're not going to get deported. But how dare you
That's
stand
not
here
true.
and tell me that I'm going to get
Those
deported?
are true.
So
Neither
you,
of those
an
are
American citizen, are going to get deported.
Potentially.
How?
Ras Baraka is an American citizen. He was just arrested.
Why was he arrested?
By ICE.
Why was he arrested?
Because he was targeted by ICE.
Because he was charged with trespassing.
Let us investigate.
You have no respect.
What does it mean? Congressmen are different. Congresswomen are different. Mr. Mayor, anyone that is not a congresswoman or man that obligated, so last warning, you will be placed on arrest.
Just tell me.
Don't rush in. Don't rush in.
Go.
No, please. We at a gate. Back up.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor. Shame on you people.
It's a trap.
As he was on this side, that there, and he
And now you saw the context. In other words, a cop was saying, if you enter here, I'm going to do something. I'm waiting. Bruh, there is a simple law. They would have arrested an illegal or legal person there.
Door blocked. Think I'm stupid? Come on. Open it. It's locked. Give me the phone. What you guys got my phone for? Give me the phone. I'm gonna take the screen off and you can get out of here or I can call the cops. What is it? I'm not calling you. Well, I'm not inside the store, right? Why you lock the doors on me? I ain't my phone.
Are you sure?
All right, I'm going to call the cops if that's the case. Dude, come on, you got to take me to jail. You're going to give me my screen back or you're going to go home? Which one is it? Because his screen, and I got to run home. He takes my screen. All you have to do is give me the phone, let me take the screen off, and I'll let you go. You charge me 90. You charge me 90. Give me the phone back. Huh? Give me the phone back. Give me the phone. I'm going to take the screen off and you put your old screen back on and let you go. I'm at the one down the way, the sale call store. Tell me exactly what happened when you get the police. The customer tried to run away with the phone screen that I repaired for her. No, I did not try to run away. Stop lying.
Wait a minute.
I got you on video. Now she's threatening me to get somebody over here to shoot me. Yes. And all I told her is to give me the phone, let me take the screen off, and I'll let her go. But she's getting people sent over here so they can shoot up the store. Now what the is going on?
I just want to understand how you want to try to rob a cover of a phone, but you get angry at the store owner for closing the door. And when they ask for the cover back, you become defensive. And you're angry that they're calling the cops. But if you want to call it out, somebody is going to tell you why systematically they are not at fault.
In research dedicated to eradicating the social ill of racism.
And how do you do that?
So we are currently under the process of constructing the National Assessment of Collegiate Campus Climates, and what that is intended to do is to help colleges and universities make sense of the racial climate within which students are expected to live, work, and learn. And so that not only enables us to understand what their experiences are, but the way that racism as a structural and systemic form of power influences those experiences. So that's one aspect of it. Another piece of that is providing professional education and executive training for senior leaders in higher education who are looking to improve that climate to ensure that students have equal and equitable outcomes for their learning experiences in college.
That's amazing. You said a whole truckload of words.
I did.
That had no meaning.
All I see is an indoctrinated kid that's trying to re-educate a bunch of teachers. It doesn't make any sense. The whole idea that you keep installing this how they need to see the world, you're just justifying your own image so they believe what you believe, because without you, that would just be free.
Do you like fried chicken?
Yeah. You do, right? Obviously.
What she said, you do right, obviously. Catch you valid, good. You can say it, by the way.
Oh, really? I've passed?
Yeah, you have to pass.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think at some point in your Twitch career you will say the N-word on stream?
Oh, to find out.
No, she's valid.
See, I'm Filipino.
So?
They say we're like the black people of Asia.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what Asia says about you guys?
Yeah.
So they don't like you?
Hey. That means we're cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's all about perspective. You can either say they don't like us, or we all like each other. We can say the N-word. We can build a community. We can support each other.
About is what Donald Trump did on Monday is that the Trump administration allowed in 59 white South African refugees into this country, claiming that they were fleeing racial discrimination and land appropriation. So the South African president has been actively, denying that persecution. He says a refugee is someone who has to leave their country out of fear of political persecution, religious persecution, or economic persecution. They don't fit that bill.
You sure about that?
We've not called for the killing of white people, at least for now. I can't guarantee the future.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd understand somebody watching that, especially as it gets shared on Twitter, they freak out. It sounds like a genocidal call.
Cry babies. Cry babies.
I'm not calling for the slaughter of white people, at least for now.
I can't give you a guarantee of the future, especially when things are going the way they are.
Subtext.
Especially if things are going the way they are, there will be a revolution in this country, I can tell you now.
Shoot to kill your mother. Kill the poor, the farmer.
All I can say is, at least he's honest. Maybe he's talking about the fact that when he's not in power, after he was in power, something might change.
Thank you. Sorry. I got her by the foot. Oh, thank you so much. I can't pull up. No, Mom, it's going to be okay. Thank you.
No, use your feet. Get back up here. You got this.
Okay, let me.
No, I'm not letting you go.
I got your other hand. Can you push your feet up? That's what I'm trying.
I'm gonna try to get under your armpit here. Ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a big hoist here. 1, 2, 3.
That poor lady. I bet she was really hoping it was going to be a bear that saved her.
I'm just glad a bear saved this lady. That's a very good thing. That's why I'm growing the beard. My wife likes the beard. I'm a bear. Wow.
जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद शर्म नहीं आ रही क्यों शर्म आएगी पाकिस्तान को खत्म नहीं करना चाहिए हाँ नहीं करना चाहिए भारत देश जिंदाबाद है नहीं है और पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद है नहीं है आपका नाम अपनी जगह पे सब जिंदाबाद आपका नाम क्या होगा तुम भी अपनी जगह पे जिंदाबाद आपका नाम क्या होगा कैफ कैफ पूरा नाम कैफ मोहम्मद कैफ कहाँ से हैं आप मैं बिहार से हूँ बिहार से आपको थोड़ी सी भी शर्म नहीं आ रही कि भारत देश में रहने के बावजूद आप पाकिस्तान का समर्थन कर रहे हो कि कैसे खत्म होगा पाकिस्तान अच्छा आप ये न्यूज बना रहे हो तो आपको शर्म नहीं आ रही कि क्या न्यूज बना रहे हो आपको शर्म नहीं आ रही है कि न्यूज बना के सबको फैला रहे हो हिंदू मुस्लिम के बारे में हिंदुस्तान का समर्थन क्यों करना आप पहले हमें जवाब दीजिए उसके बाद हम कुछ बोलेंगे तुम जो बोल रहे हो वहाँ भी आदमी है यहाँ भी आदमी है वहाँ भी मुस्लिम है वहाँ भी हिंदू है यहाँ भी हिंदू है सब तो है इंसान तो क्यों सबको खत्म करना पहले ये बताओ क्यों करना सबको जिंदगी जीने का हक है सबको हक है तो क्यों खत्म करना आप पाकिस्तान का समर्थन करते हैं कहीं आप जाओगे वहाँ कहीं आपको खत्म कर दिया तो हो गया काम आप पाकिस्तान का समर्थन करते हैं हाँ करते हैं तुम भारतीय नहीं हो तुम भारतीय नहीं हो भारतीय है आप जो बोल रहे हो इस देश को खत्म करो उस देश को खत्म करो तो सब में तो इंसान ही रहते हैं मेरे को छोटी सी चीज जाननी थी ये आपको सिखाया किसने दूर यार सिखाया किसने यार
I love the fact that this Indian kid is like, yo man, I live in my country, I love my country. Let them live in the country and they're happy. I don't care. I don't want to destroy them. You're spreading freaking hate. And he was like, who taught you that? The kid was like, nobody taught me that. I have a brain. Let me live my life chill and he's different. But I don't care. But I don't want to destroy him. I don't want to change him. It's how he wants to live over there. I want to live the way I want to live here.
आपका नाम अपनी जगह पे सब जिंदा है आपका नाम क्या हो तुम भी अपनी जगह पे जिंदा
The most beautiful quote was, long live everyone in their own place.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam. Tur loqueta verdetta welcome.